Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Scorpio. Now this will be for the 6th to the 12th of December 2021. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading. It is not going to suit every single person out there, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Okay, Scorpio, what's going on with you? Way too many. Scorpio, what's going on with you? 6 to the 12th. Okay. Okay. Right, I feel like you've got a bit going on. I feel like you could have had some sort of breakup with a situation, or there might have been something where somebody wasn't really being all that honest. Now, once again, this could be past. This could have just to give me a bit more information. But yeah, there was somebody definitely being dishonest and also very controlling. But at the same time, it made you feel like you were stuck, and it could have come down to your own self-worth, that kind of thing that kept you feeling like you were stuck. And I feel like, you know, you didn't trust your intuition with the situation, but also, you know, there was probably, I guess, a need to worry because this person was probably got secrets. They were doing something they shouldn't have. At the same time, you and this person had a, you know, passionate relationship, but you needed to trust your instincts. Somebody was very determined. It could have been one or both of you were determined, and, you know, it took willpower. Also, somebody, it could have involved addictions. Like, I feel like, you know, maybe somebody was moving past some sort of, or getting over some sort of addiction, working on that, so that you guys could be more of a happy family. You know, they're kind of promising this marriage, happy family situation. And, you know, if there was a breakup, it's like they now want to commit to you. They've had some sort of clarity. You know, they want to reconcile with you, and it's, you know, I feel like they got some sort of clarity when there was a breakup. There could have been some sort of clarity that they got about what you mean to them, what they want with you, you know, what they're willing to lose. So I feel like, you know, that was important. They definitely had to have this spiritual transformation. They needed to release whatever was not working for them, and also work on their finances. Maybe they got a job, maybe they're, you know, doing something to save some money to get these material comforts. That also needed to change. Now, because, I mean, the end, what they want is financial security for, you know, their family. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like there was some sort of money, something happened to get some money of some kind, job or something. Yeah, they could, I mean, beforehand, this person could have been giving to other things, other people, you know, and now it's more, you know, I guess previously it might have been a very one-sided situation. I feel like there was some sort of, they wanted to see their friends, spend time with their friends, you know, maybe there was some sort of third party, something like that. But I feel like, you know, it's also, now, you know, this person was getting to this other situation, and you needed to really just nurture you. You now need to look after you in your best interests. I feel like, you know, you probably got some information and it wasn't all that surprising. It wasn't all that challenging to hear. It was, you know, and there was probably a lack of communication or not healthy communication in this situation as well. But you are learning. Could have been worried about what other people think, or about, you worried, more obsessed about what this person did, you know, and yeah, I feel like there may be some joyful celebration coming, but just, yeah, keep the faith, keep the hope that everything's going to turn out fine. You know, it's like wish upon a star, miracles can happen, dreams can come true. You know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. But as I said, it's the end of challenging times, but this person has to want to change. Okay, so on the table, the first card you've got is the Chariot in reverse. You could have felt like, you know, somebody needed to have some self-discipline, or there was no direction with you guys. I'll get some other cards to clarify, but yeah, it could have just been that, you know, somebody didn't really want to do the work, or wasn't really doing the work beforehand, and maybe that's why there was this ending. Oh. Yeah, it's funny that you get the 5 again. This is all about, you know, somebody being like a victim. You know, they feel like they're a victim in this situation. You know, they felt like they were left in the cold. They could have felt lonely. They could have also had some sort of financial loss, but I feel like there was definitely some financial material changes that have happened. And unfortunately, you know, you hanging on to this situation, you've also been manifesting what it is you want, and maybe what you've been manifesting is more of the crap, the conflict and defeat. You know, maybe you're what's it called when you're putting out there, this person's going to be a liar, and then it makes, you know, the universe makes it happen. So you've got to, you know, change the way you think as well. I felt like it was a very toxic kind of situation. There was, you know, someone doing something wrong and you can't let go of that. And, you know, I just feel like that was definitely the situation. And I mean, this could be the situation you're in now. It could be past. It's different for different people. But yeah, the way things were going, this just wasn't, it was never going to end well. Because it was such a toxic situation. Yeah, but I feel like, you know, you both put in the hard work, you know, at the same time. Yeah, somebody really was juggling things, people, whatever. Like, it could have been addictions, it could have been people, like they were definitely juggling. And, you know, even with the 10 of Swords in reverse, it was like recovering from, I feel like you put in the hard work. You both put in the hard work, and you're now recovering from, you know, you went through this horrible loss and now you're recovering from it. It can also be a regeneration. And, you know, you tried resisting an end with this, but it was eventually going to happen. I mean, the way things were going, it sounded like it was very toxic. It was only going to end not so great. You know, this person was probably a narcissist. They were ruthless. They were impulsive, you know, and manipulating. But the truth is, you know, the truth has come out. Okay, then you've got the 6 of Cups, the Sun in reverse. They're both in reverse, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, like I just feel like you were disappointed. At the same time, you know, you're forgiving them. You know, it made you feel like utter shit, to be honest. You know, it didn't turn out the way you'd hoped. You know, you were feeling down that it, you know, didn't work out the way you'd hoped. But at the same time, you're moving on from this hurt and forgiving, becoming a bit more optimistic. And I feel like, you know, that comes down to you both doing the work, really. You trusted your intuition and you chose to move on from this deception. Yeah, pretty much that says it all. Yeah, and I mean, it caused, I guess beforehand, you might have been going through a lot of anxiety and fear, overactive mind, lack of sleep, you know, all those things. And I feel like it eventually, you realize there were secrets, but you're actually, you know, releasing the worry. You do have deep-seated fears that, you know, this person's going to do what they've done before. And as I said, this could be past, this could be now, this could have, you know, could still happen for you. Everyone's in a different place, but I feel like there was definite, a lot of inner turmoil going on. Because you were trying to avoid a tower moment with this person. You were trying to avoid this situation ending. At the same time, you know, you needed to do some work on you and they needed to do some work on them. You know, it wasn't going to turn out the way, you know, it wasn't going to turn out good. And yeah, I mean, learn from whatever hasn't turned out. You know, there was no progress being made at the particular time when you decided to move on or they moved on. I feel like you moved on. I feel like there was no progress being made to be different or to make a change. So it took you walking away for that to happen. And I've said to you in one of the other readings, it was definitely a spiritual, like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Destiny, like it was destined to happen. It was, you know, you needed to have this breakup to be better and come back as better individuals, to be better as a team. Yeah, look, spiritual lesson. Definite spiritual lesson. And I mean, it's also a spiritual lesson to trust your intuition as well. Yeah, like it's, you know, it took everything inside you to probably, you know, walk away, but it needed to happen. And, you know, you went through a lot of mental conflict. You went through a lot of, you know, am I doing the right thing? Am I not? Should I stay? Should I go? But, you know, as I said, the truth came out. And I feel like, you know, you got some clarity. You definitely had some sort of final decision, but, you know, it could lead to a reconciliation, like I said. But you needed to take that time by yourself. Yeah. Like, I feel like for some of you, you might have made a decision to walk away from this person and walked away. You got some, you know, absolution and made a final decision to walk away. And, you know, for some of you, you're going to have a fresh beginning and a new love come in. They may be younger than you. But I feel like it's a fresh new beginning. You're taking a leap of faith. I mean, it could even be in this person. It's going to be different for different people. But I feel like, you know, you could have a leap of faith. This person's done the work on themselves and now they're coming in new. Or it could mean that it's a complete new love. More. yeah, you don't want to move on and leave the past behind because you feel like you're both kindred spirits. You are breaking the cycle and you are completing whatever lesson you needed to learn so that you can have endings and new beginnings, because here you are not wanting to move on and leave the past behind. So, I mean, it's, as I said, definitely destined that you needed to have this happen and come together as better individuals. Now, you got the Seven of Wands in reverse. I mean, as I said, this whole situation has left you exhausted and burnt out, and you know, you really wanted to give up. And maybe there was a period of time, you know, you needed to stand up for yourself. Also, I feel like choose your battles wisely. Maybe you're one of these people that, you know, doesn't do that. And I know I'm one of those people, like any little thing, if I've got an issue, I'll be like, grr. Whereas maybe I need to choose my battles more wisely. But also, you know, it comes down to lack of confidence. Maybe someone's got some self-esteem issues. But yeah, 8 with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Like, somebody is indecisive, you know, about walking away. Do they want to walk away or do they want to... But as I said, I feel like you are going to not want to let it go. I kind of jumped ahead with the reading and then got my answer before I did that part. But I feel like, yeah, for a lot of you, you're not going to want to move on. You do have the option of a new love for some of you. Maybe there was other options. Yeah, you've got to take back power in your own life. And what you're willing to tolerate and not willing to tolerate. Yeah. Definitely could be some codependency going on. But yeah, I mean, this is about finding someone who, you know, your values are aligned, you know, your strength of two people, you know, you're not individuals, you're two people coming together to work as a team. And yeah, that's now a choice. That's now one of your options. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to you whether you choose to go back there. And yeah, looks like you will. 7 of, it's funny, you've got a lot of wands. And wands are fiery and passionate. But yeah, you're definitely not wanting to move on, you know, with the 6. I feel like you're resisting the change. You don't really want to move on from this person. And you've also got the 7. As I said, you know, this whole situation left you feeling exhausted and burnt out. And, you know, I feel like you're definitely moving on from the heartbreak. There could have been, you know, a miscommunication of some kind. It could have also have been some sort of communication that maybe you weren't communicating why you took some time. It could have also been you resisting the change, as I said, like you really, you know, didn't want to be away from this person. Or somebody could have been resisting the change, and that's why this has taken so long for this person to make a change in their life. And maybe, you know, this all needed to happen so that the change could be made. Yeah, like the conversations, like I feel like they need to be a lot more honest, open, healthy kind of conversations. Yeah, like really get to know each other, because you do have the chemistry, but you need to know that it is, you know, safe for you to love, and maybe you don't feel that way. But I feel like for some of you, you don't want to give the relationship a chance, but maybe, you know, maybe you should. But it's got to be like an equal give and take. Somebody has to make the effort. And if they don't make the effort to change, don't bother. If they don't make the effort and put in, you know, 50% or put in their 100% and you put in your 100%, then, you know, it's not going to work. Okay, school. Yeah, just keep focused on your dream. you know, and stop repressing your emotions. You need to believe that you can have these magical blessings, as I said, and know that this was all destined to happen. But you've got to do this emotional cleansing. You've got to figure out what it is you want, because for a lot of you, you're feeling lost and confused. All right, that's what I have for you, Scorp. I hope that resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you with the next read. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, bye.